It's Friday night and we're all in.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? Sometimes you need to let loose, grab juice, get goose, tattoos, taboos, get screwed. Loosen up, buttercup, all those hate comments will never make you feel enough. We're all adequate graduates, heart full of calluses, but we know calculus. Damn, ain't that fabulous? Can't wait to apply all those mathematicus. But we can't get a job that pays us enough. I'm about to pop off. Fuck you, you're lost. We all know that we never really want a boss. So I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. Yeah, I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me?
Good evening and welcome. I hope you enjoyed Shalini rustling with her headset throughout that.
Sorry, it's just a certain person came in and disheveled.
Disheveled you, did he?
Headset.
Yeah, do not mess with the talent, Mr. Vaughn.
You've been told off on. Good evening. Although I don't know if
to
there's anybody in the chat.
Tell him to fix the other goddamn headset so that it
Yeah.
works properly.
You need to fix the other headphones, apparently. Hello.
Right. Good evening, Shalini. Good evening, Vaughn. There's no point in hiding now. We've seen you. Hey, good evening, Sorarm. Good evening,
Sorarm.
Frankie. Good to see you, Sorarm. Haven't seen you for ages.
Yeah, I hope you're good, Soram.
Yeah. Very quiet tonight. I had a good day. Did you have a good day?
Didn't do much, so
Well,
I was driving yesterday, but yeah, I just did a few bits and bobs in Brixton.
oh, I didn't pick that one up. I didn't notice Robert Duvall died this week.
What?
Oh, Robert
Who
Duvall?
No way. Seriously, is that true?
Yeah, well,
Oh,
I guess so. I
no.
don't think Frankie would be spinning us a yarn.
No.
Well, you Robert Duvall of what was he in? Apocalypse Now? Yeah, was he?
I think so. I think my mum
Well,
liked him. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a shame.
Oh, it's a shame. That is a shame. Right, I was up the town and bought a suit.
Yep.
To look smart for my mother when I pay my respects to her on March the 2nd. Next week, people, Shalini won't be here. So I think I might be taking the night off because the channel's not doing very well, and I think what we have to do is we have to reset it. Ed is still ill.
Yeah.
He's still fighting his condition, so hopefully he's doing good. I've spoken to him a couple of times. He has good days and bad days. Don't we
Yes.
all?
Indeed.
Frankie, that's a bit too far, mate. Too far.
Oh my God! What?
Yeah, steady on. Oh, right. No, I think he's talking about Duval.
Oh, okay.
Jeez, I thought. That's all right. Okay, my mistake. My mistake. Hello, Emma.
Oh, we've got. Oh yeah, Emma's in the chat. Hi, Emma.
Sorry, mate. My mistake. Oh, jeez. Right. Anyway, we got cross messages there.
Yes.
Too many people dying these days. It's shocking. It's catching. Right. Anyway, let's crack on. Let's crack on with this nonsense. Right. Here we go. Randy Andy got arrested on his 66th birthday at 6 a.m. by Six Fleet. I don't know. So, why? Why they cave the door on at 6 a.m. in the morning? I don't understand this.
Yeah, I don't get that either. What's the 6 a.m. thing about?
This is a thing. It's because it's theatre.
Yeah, I suppose
It's
so.
theatre, and it's got to be done for the cameras and for the public and all that, because we never used to do this. I mean, Neds that knew they were going to be caught would phone the solicitor, and the solicitor would phone up and make an appointment to come in with the Ned.
Well, you would have thought so.
And why cave his door in and take him away at 6 o'clock in the morning?
I know, it's just a bit too over dramatic.
Possibly on land that they shouldn't be operating on, because I think it wasn't from Andy's house, because he doesn't have one anymore.
Nope. Where is he residing now? I've got no idea.
He's staying in the King's estate, isn't he? So I believe that's sovereign territory, and there's
Adam.
no. You're not supposed to be operating there. But anyway, why do it? Why not just say, look, Andy, you're getting a jail, mate. Bring a lawyer along, and we're going to arrest you and charge you, and then sort it out. You don't need to go to. Well, why go to his house with 6 police cars? That's crazy.
I know, it's ridiculous. It's just like it's just ridiculous. It's like EastEnders or something.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's all theatre now, because that's
all it is, and
it's not how we behaved in the past.
No,
I don't understand it.
And the thing is, like, he's been released, and it's nothing, because I think our American cousins are. I've had to correct a couple on X and that. I was like, it's nothing to do with, as in, like,
it's nothing to do with sexual.
With the actual, sexual, as in, like, the actual
allegations.
Yeah, the actual allegations of, the whole Epstein thing. I said it's to do with he supposedly passed him secrets or something.
Yeah.
Supposedly. Which is probably rubbish, because the only person probably he was doing that was Mandelson.
Well, there's a good chance of that. So this guy, Brendan O'Neill, who writes for The Spectator, has said, has the hunting of Andrew Mountbatten Windsor gone too far? And maybe it has, because I'm kind of thinking he's been set up he's just a patsy at this point, isn't he?
He is, because as I said, if there's anyone who should have been arrested, it should have been Mandy.
Yeah, I think you're right. And I think he's a distraction. I hate to say it, but in this case, Starmer's using him as a distraction.
Oh, totally.
To take the heat off both him with his model, his model affairs, and Mr. Mandelson, who's
hi Shanti.
Shanti, good to see you. So yeah, I think they really have set him up as a kind of patsy, and I don't feel sorry for him. Apparently, he's an arrogant tit. I have no
I've no sympathy either.
No sympathy, but
it's a distraction anyway.
It is a distraction, and it's nothing to do with what's going on with the Epstein files.
No,
really.
it's nothing. Because obviously there's quite a lot of, well, I'm sure, I've not obviously dug into them, but I watch various podcasts, and a lot of people have gone through various emails, and it's all totally repulsive, evil, gross. It's just vile. It's just absolutely, utterly evil and utterly vile.
Yeah.
There's some people in America who probably need to answer questions, but we know nothing will happen.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure nothing will happen. And there's people keep popping up, like there's this woman that keeps popping up saying, I've got videotape of Donald Trump doing really horrible things. And well, if you have, well, why haven't you shown it? Why haven't you shown? Why has it not been shown? You know, I mean, that. Let's face it, she doesn't have it because she wouldn't be in a position. She wouldn't be in a position to say that if she had it, because I think, let's just say she may have fallen into a hot tub or something. Anyway, let's move on. Yes. Let's move away from this nonsense because we can't make head nor tail of it. We're not getting proper information from the Epstein files. It's garbage.
And a lot of it is like obviously it's redacted like with black pen or whatever it is, and sometimes you can't even see who Epstein was like emailing. So it's all a bit.
Yeah, Smoking Mirrors says, Shanti, I think you could be right. And who runs an evil empire from a Gmail account? I still can't.
I know that's the thing that I couldn't. Still, I'm like thinking like,
Yeah, I'll run my evil empire from my Gmail account. Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. Let's move on to what could be possibly World War III. So, U.S. military deployments. As we can see, the U.S. Gerald R. Ford Carrier Strike Group is now in the Mediterranean. They'll be heading down to the Panama Canal to.
Yeah. So it's not.
Well, it's quite far. It's quite far. It's still got to go through the Med.
Oh, where is it? Sorry, I haven't got.
It's up here, right?
Oh, it's in the Med.
Yeah,
right, okay,
it's probably around about here, but now. But it's got to go all the way down through the Med, through the Panama Canal, down the Red Sea to join up
and
with
then
the
position and then around and up.
Because it can't operate in this zone because there's not enough space. Because it has to take evasive action and things. And remember, the Houthis, and Yemen is here, just that where it says Arabian and Arabian Sea. Yemen, that is the country of Yemen, who made one of their aircraft carriers take evasive action when they fired missiles at it.
Oh, right, okay.
So, they're standing Abe Lincoln's standing quite well off, but the Gerald Ford will have to go past it.
Would they have to move a bit for? Oh, I don't understand these things. But would they? Well, is that where the Abe Lincoln is going to stay, sort of thing?
Well, yeah, it's standing off because it doesn't want to be hit by a ship, a short-to-ship missile.
No, okay.
But
I suppose then it's got all the various F whatevers on there, and it would be them who would be going over to do the whatevers.
It's got a stack of fighters on it. Abe Lincoln's got F-35Cs and F-18s.
Oh, okay.
The Gerald R. Ford has F-35Cs and F-18s as well.
And I think you said last night that the Gerald Ford is the newest. Well, I don't know how old it is. It's not something I sit down and look into. Obviously,
it's only a few years old.
Oh, seriously? So it's the most up to date then?
Oh yeah, and it's got two massive nuclear reactors on it that produce loads of electric power, and it has directed energy weapons on it. It's got lasers that can knock missiles and drones and things out the sky. So it's all good stuff. And then we've got all these fighters deployed to bases in Jordan.
Yeah.
And because people don't seem to be wanting people to be using their allies' bases. Because here's 6 F-22A Raptors that flew from Langley into RAF Lakenheath. And
where's Lakenheath? That's here, isn't it?
Lakenheath's just north of London.
Oh, okay.
Mildenhall's up there as well. Lakenheath is the joint US RAF base.
Right, okay. Mm-hmm.
Same with Mildenhall, I think. I think is Mildenhall where they keep the nukes?
I've got no idea.
So anyway, there's six F-22A Raptors from Langley have arrived there, and Starmer said they've not to take off from there to engage in strikes and.
Well, Starmer needs to
Iran.
go. I'll be honest, Starmer should go do one, because why would you not want to assist the ally? But also, they haven't, I know Europe was late to the game in saying that the IRGC is terrorist. There's a HQ here, and there's other stuff here linked to the IRGC. So, but we all know the score with Labour, so I'm not going to say anything else. I don't want to get into trouble. Hi, Julie, and hi, DW.
So, yeah, I think Starmer's also saying he's not giving the US permission to use the Diego Garcia. I don't know if he can do that, because I think...
Isn't that not American?
No, Diego Garcia is technically British-based still at the moment, because it's in the Chagos Islands.
Oh, right, okay.
I think it's shared with the US, so I don't see how he can stop it. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, because they'll say things on paper that don't actually come to pass, because, let's face it, there'll be a lot of pressure put on him. And I think ultimately
he's not in a good place.
Ultimately, he probably has to comply with what the US want to do. And the US just seem to be singing Netanyahu's tune, don't they? It all seems to be driven by Mr. Netanyahu from Israel. Right, moving on. The AP put out their style guide. The AP style guide will continue to lowercase the term white in racial, ethnic and cultural senses. This decision follows a move last month to capitalise black and such uses. We consulted with a wide range of people internally and externally around the globe and considered a variety of commentary in making these decisions. I mean, just... If you're going to capitalise one race, capitalise them all.
Oh, I'm just sick of this rubbish.
It's pathetic. It's pathetic. And to be fair, some newspapers, like the New York Times, I think, has decided to capitalise all races. So even if you're white, you get capitalised. But this is a pitiful move, isn't it? And it's
just so stupid.
It's quite obsequious, I think. To kowtow and stop pandering. We need to stop pandering to people.
It's really getting on my nerves. I'm sure it's getting on everybody's nerves in the chat as well.
Yeah. Speaking of pandering,
who are we pandering to now?
Well, Starmer wants to ban social media for under 16s
because he's so concerned for the children. People.
It's not going to work, is it?
I know.
Do you remember they did this in Australia, and kids are getting online by showing pictures of their golden retrievals to the software. It's just not going to work. Children could be banned from using social media as soon as this year under powers announced by the Prime Minister. How read the room, I mean, let's face it. And I'm not saying I agree with this, but 90% of kids these days are all on social media one way or the other.
Yeah.
Right? Even if it's things like Roblox. And Roblox is worse than Facebook.
Hang on a minute. Okay, I'm obviously getting old. What the hell is Roblox?
Roblox? Yeah,
what the hell is that?
It's a game, right? But it's got chat in it. And now it's my daughter was saying, this is the absurdity of Roblox, right? So she was on Roblox with her friend playing Roblox, and she's 18, right? Her friend is 18. Okay. They had to face verify their age so they could use the chat. They can play Roblox without verification, but to use the chat, they need to verify. So my daughter got verified as 13 to 15 years old. So she can only speak to 13 to 15-year-olds on Roblox. Right? And our friend got verified as 21. So she can't speak to her friend on Roblox.
Oh no.
It's crazy.
That is, it's ridiculous.
And they're both the same age.
Yeah, so they're both 18, yeah?
Yeah. So I said, well, what are you going to do about it? She goes, I just hacked it.
You see, I wouldn't even know where to start, so I'm too old for that rubbish.
And kids these days, because I said to her, have you seen this? And she'll go, yeah. And she goes, what's it on? And then she goes, it doesn't matter, I'll just pirate it.
Great.
She's on the high seas. So I'm like, yeah, that's my girl. Right, moving on. Breaking footage from Tucker Carlson's interrogation has emerged. So the thing that, well, did you not read this week? So Tucker Carlson claimed that I think he was in Israel, and he claimed he'd been incarcerated. He'd been, arrested at the airport and put in a room and interrogated. Okay.
Right.
So actual video footage from this alleged incarceration, right?
Ooh, has someone been telling porcupines?
It might be. VIP security, he signs a document, he smiles, he hugs the airport security member and gets the other guy to take a photo.
Oh, good grief.
That's him hugging. He's got his arm around the other guy, smiles for a photo, cracks a few jokes, leaves within 5 seconds.
Naughty Tucker Carlson.
Tucker Carlson is a total fraud. Well, you know what? I think there's a bit of that in every journalist, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
A bit of that in every journalist. Soram's off for his tea. Good.
Oh.
Well,
see you later, Soram.
President Trump on the Chinese military. No, this is from President Trump's peace conference, right? I mean, he's on the brink of starting World War III, and he has a peace conference. This guy is a troll supreme.
I know
he really
is. I think he's the best troll ever.
Oh yeah, I think he is. So it's President Trump on the Chinese military. I never saw so many soldiers all the same height, exactly the same height, within a quarter of an inch. You can do that when you have 1.4 billion people. If they put their helmets down, you could have played pool on the top of their heads.
Well,
that guy's a nutter.
He is a bit of a nutter.
So yeah, that was good. Moving on, teenage girls lured into forced sex by gangs in London. The BBC. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Let's just break this down. If you're lured into forced sex, isn't that more commonly called rape? Is it not? Yeah, I think so. The BBC need a good talking to.
Is this relating to somebody's they're trying to ask Sadiq to stand down or whatever, but he won't.
Oh, of course he won't. The guy's power mad.
Oh, I know.
Meanwhile, in Europe, migration can provide the manpower for European defence. Because we don't have enough men, apparently, and nobody wants to join the army.
Yep.
So creating a pathway to citizenship in return for military service will help Europe stand on its own. This is beginning to sound a bit like Starship Troopers, isn't it? Just service guarantees citizenship. This is nuts. Do you think these migrants are going to fight for Europe? No.
No.
I don't think so.
Not a hope in Scooby-Doo.
No. Right. Use of language in journalism is utter pants, says Julie, and I think you're correct. I would say you are correct. Right. They would fight against Europe. Yeah, I think you're right. You're right, Frankie. They're more likely to fight against the countries that they've moved in. In fact, aren't they there as an occupation force, possibly? Right, Laura Robinson here replies to Michael O'Brien. He said disturbing investigations in South Carolina are using DNA to attempt to find the parent of a 13 to 15 week gestation fetus found at a wastewater facility. It's not unheard of for people to flush a miscarried fetus without knowing. Well, yeah, because it's only 2 inches long at 13
Yeah, it's very
weeks.
small.
Placing miscarriages on a slippery slope we should not touch. And he's right. He's right, because miscarriages don't happen in hospitals generally. They happen when it's an unfortunate side of things, but it usually happen when a woman goes to the toilet.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Or if they're in bed. If they're in bed, that's probably a slightly better. But yeah, it could be, as you say, they're. But
you don't police a miscarriage.
No, of course you don't. No, of course you don't. For goodness' sake.
What the hell's going on in South Carolina?
Who knows? Craziness.
And then the other one down the bottom. Have you ever tried to help someone and realised they like their problems? Yes, I have. And this is called victimhood.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
I'm going to hit the button. That's true. I'm pretty sure I've made videos about this. In fact, my last video touches on victimhood because people like to be victims. They like to revel in it, you know? Because one way of getting attention, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Single vaccine could protect against all coughs, colds, and flus, researchers say. So Stanford University have tested their universal vaccine in animals and still need to do human clinical trials. So what they've done is it's not a vaccine because it doesn't act like a vaccine. It doesn't make your immune system provide antibodies. Apparently it sits there in your lungs and primes your immune system to get ready to fight.
Yeah, no thanks.
That sounds like
safe and effective? Anyone?
It sounds like a problem waiting to happen. Because if you prime your immune system to be on alert all the time, you could. I mean, isn't that what happens in things like lupus and stuff like that, where autoimmune diseases?
It is.
Where your immune system is attacking your own body.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but exactly. Exactly.
Indeed.
So I think
no.
I think I'm quite happy to leave that one be, because I think generally your immune system does a pretty good job. I've had one cold in 7 years, so I can't complain at that. Right, moving on. This is my breakfast. I thought I'd follow in Mr. Hilton's steps, and I posted this morning because my wife and I went up the town to get me a suit for my mum's funeral on Monday, not this Monday coming, but Monday after. And we went into Wetherspoons and had a breakfast. So 2 fried eggs.
He loves a Wetherspoons, does Alistair?
Well, yeah, and with good reason. 2 sausages, 2 black puddings, 2 fried eggs, 2 hash browns, 1 tatty scone, 2 rashers of bacon. I had mushrooms, which I swapped with my wife for her beans because she doesn't like beans.
Oh, you saw? Yeah, because I was just going to say, how did you get 2 lots of baked beans with your brekkie?
And 2 slices of toast for the princely sum of £7.70.
I've had a spoon's breakfast once. Yeah, they're not bad actually.
£7.70. I think that's all right.
Spoons. Vaughan likes the spoons. Yeah, anywhere else it'll be expensive. And
then we went back there. On the way back, and I had a few of the rails. I tasted some of the rails, which was pretty good.
Did he reply to your breakfast post?
He did. He said that's a great way to start the day, and it's almost free.
Yeah, almost.
It's £7. That's nothing.
I know, that's really good actually.
There's 2 black pudding in there, Frankie. They're under the eggs.
Yeah, you see, I'm not a big.
I love black pudding.
Pudding fan.
You know, Wetherspoons do a Miner's Benedict.
A what?
So a Miner's Benedict. You've heard of eggs. Okay. You've heard of eggs Benedict.
Yeah, I'm not fussed on the whole eggs Benedict thing either. Eggs with sauce. Just leave the eggs alone.
So it's hollandaise sauce. How can you not like hollandaise sauce? It's butter.
No.
But anyway, so you've got the eggs. Eggs on top of ham for eggs Benedict, but Miner's Benedict is eggs on top of black pudding. And that's only like £4.
£4? That's a bargain, that is.
Yeah. Right, moving on. Anyway. The founding fathers actually, if as Musk says, the US was all about English, Scots, Irish culture, which it was, because let's face it, the US was English, Scots and Irish that founded it, there would have been no need for the American Revolution. The British Empire was dominated by these groups. Well, hold on a minute, because the founding fathers justified their revolution by claiming the crown in England and Scotland and the UK was violating their rights as Englishmen. So they may have been wrong about that, but it was how they thought of it, because the crown were taxing them out of fucking existence. That's why the revolution came about. I mean,
that sounds familiar, but although it's not a king, he's doing it. 2
of the founding fathers were English. Well, one of them was English, one of them was Scottish. Oh, these are the guys that founded and born in Scotland, born in England, and these were founding fathers of the US Constitution. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Right, move on. Please, so this is
What's this?
Well, this is kind of in regard to this thing that happened in Wales.
Wales.
It's always Wales, isn't it, Julie? So this happened in Wales. Police officer sacked for striking violent suspect as he resisted arrest. The entire gross misconduct process is biased against frontline officers. Hearings increasingly feel like kangaroo courts with preordained outcomes. Was the response. So this guy lost his job because he struck a violent prisoner.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
And
that's ridiculous.
Yeah, this guy Brian S is saying police officers stop using force. The society you're trying to protect condemns you for it. Simply say, I don't think I can justify the use of force in the current climate and withdraw. Tide will turn in a week. And this kind of thing happened. This kind of thing happened to us when I was in the traffic way back in the 90s. And we got to a point where we really stopped chasing cars. Because if we chased a car and it crashed, the police get castigated. So we started calling off car chases. And then people started getting run down by speeding cars.
Mm.
So eventually I'll come back, well, yeah, it's okay. And then the next thing you know, we're back in it and we're ramming cars off the road before they get a chance to kill people.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think he's got a point. Just stop using force. It won't take long to get it back. This is the one I just don't get. In the UK, mosques are now being used as polling stations in the upcoming local elections under the guidance of the Muslim Council of Britain. Hold on a minute. How the fuck can you use a mosque as a polling station?
Exactly. You don't use places of worship. You might use like a church hall or like a community hall. So they did something with my constituencies around here. I was something first, and I used to vote in a school hall, and then they fucked around with it for God knows what reason, and then I'm now in some community centre down the road. But you never actually do it in like a physical church. It would be the hall.
Yeah, exactly.
So why in all of God's green earth are people having to go into mosques? That would be so intimidating.
Well, would a Jewish person walk into a mosque?
No, and why is the Muslim Council of Britain advising on these things?
Because it's insidious and we pander. It's as simple as that. It's insidious. They get their oar in at every possible opportunity and we pander to them, and we need to stop it. We just need to stop doing it.
Ridiculous. Because isn't it? Well, I don't know.
Because I'll bet they make you take your shoes off, like Julie says, take your shoes off before you vote, guys. Yeah, I bet they make you do it. But
then, is that not going to maybe do something with certain votes? As in, like, the people won't go and vote because they'll be too like, I wouldn't go and vote in a mosque.
Yeah, crazy.
It's ridiculous.
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah.
So, fun fact, and I learned this at the same time. I just learned today that alcohol cooking off is basically a complete myth.
Oh.
Right, so when you put alcohol, like, you say you're making a coq au vin and you use half a bottle of wine, the alcohol doesn't cook off.
You're just getting drunk then.
Well, it cooks off to a degree, but it takes 2.5 hours to get down to 5%.
Okay.
There's another point. Julie says women not allowed. Yeah. How do women vote?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's crazy. Absolutely
ridiculous, I tell you.
Right, here we go. This is
This is off I did hear about this one, yeah.
Freaking wall. So, Justin, Barack Obama was asked if aliens are real. He says they're real. Lara Trump says the president has a prepared speech on aliens. Is that true? Does Trump believe aliens are real? Caroline Levitt. A speech on aliens would be news to me. That would be, well, times change quite quickly when Donald Trump's involved and he's trolling
Is there a speech? Hang on. Is there a speech coming about aliens? Well, the aliens are green.
Well,
green men.
From the height, let's make aliens green again. from the White House, based on the tremendous interest shown, I will be directing the Secretary of War and other relevant departments and agencies to begin the process of identifying and releasing government files related to alien and extraterrestrial life, unidentified aerial phenomenon, UAP and such like. That's fucking nonsense. Absolute not. He is such a troll.
He's trolling.
What he said on the plane was, well, if Barack Obama said that, he's releasing classified information, right?
Yeah, that's
Barack
right.
Obama didn't say aliens were here. He didn't say we had aliens. He didn't say we had any knowledge of them. What he said was, it's almost certain that aliens exist in the universe.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, well, it's a big, big fucking universe, and I don't think people understand just how big these distances are. Aliens aren't here. They're not coming, and we'll never see them in our lifetime.
Just go and watch Go and watch ET.
So this is quite interesting because I brought this up, a couple of weeks ago, because this map shows you the two countries where extraterrestrials are seen. So that's the US, and that other wee blob is the UK and a little bit of Europe. I think Belgium is more. And that's it. That's where all the fucking extraterrestrials are seen. That's crazy.
It is. That's mad.
So, you're telling me that aliens have crossed the entire fucking universe to come and visit just the US and the UK? No, it doesn't work like that. And let's face it, as I've said, the US is mainly empty. It looks like a desert from space.
Yeah.
You're nuts.
Oh no.
That's all upset, Emma. So this guy wants the military to shoot down planes leaving contrails. The US military should shoot down any planes spraying the air. It's time. We're all sick of it. Yeah. Meanwhile, Mr. Suzuki is in Birmingham in the bull ring.
Did you see? He did. Oh my god! Did you see his pancake? Did you see his Pancake Tuesday post? Oh, it's hilarious. So you see him eating. He says, they make pancakes from, I guess it's a Japanese thing, rice flour. Yeah. And then they did like they did a pancake race.
I never saw it.
It was quite funny. Sorry.
How's the bull satanic? It's a bull in the Birmingham bull ring. How's that satanic?
Yes. Who's saying it's satanic?
Emma, I think. I don't think it's done.
No,
I think she's talking about that.
That's a shopping centre.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a shopping centre.
Anyway, sorry, I always get a bit excited about Hiroshi posts.
You do.
I know.
Well,
he even did a Peaky...
the Peaky Blinders thing, yeah.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
So, the original poster said it must suck to be every other ambassador to the UK and get constantly upstaged by this one Japanese guy. And, they're right. They're definitely right. Because he's
brilliant.
Isn't he? He really is.
I just love him. He's brilliant.
Yeah. Right, moving on.
Oh, yes, I sent you this.
Yeah, you did. We'll get to that in a second. X was never a good name for a website and never will be. Twitter was fantastic and should be brought back. I fully endorse that tweet. I think
because everybody calls it Twitter anyway.
Yeah, and everybody still talks about tweets and things. It's not fucking X.
I know, it's so stupid.
X the unknown, you really need to get a grip, Elon. So Schrodinger's borderline normal says hats off to Tesco for putting out a radio ad today telling us how good their bacon is on the first day of Ramadan. Nobody gives a fuck about Ramadan.
No.
We don't care. We're a Christian country.
It's Lent.
If you want to go and celebrate Ramadan, that's fine. Nobody's stopping you. But don't fucking ram it down our throats because I'll be eating when I want and what I want. So, and, Kit Kat, you can go and take a fuck off.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I'm sick of hearing of foreign cultural holidays in the UK. Fuck off. I just don't want it.
Like, I don't even know if this is true, okay? Because I obviously only my reference is Catholicism, and I'm assuming the Church of England is the same, and potentially Protestants. So I was on a thread because the royal family, or whoever does it, or if it's Charlie Boy. So he did a post about, Ramadan, Eid Mubarak, whatever it is he says, and it says all Muslims celebrating in the UK and around the world. And then he did a post at the start of Lent on Ash Wednesday and left out the words Christians. And then I was in a back and forth, but apparently I'm really ignorant, and I should go and re-educate myself, because apparently all Christians don't celebrate Lent. I said, well, that's still not the point. He should have mentioned the word Christians. Anyway.
Yeah, well, all Christians don't celebrate Lent. I'll give you that. Protestants don't.
Generally. Okay, fair enough. My bad. But it just irked me that he didn't
is a Catholic Christians. Thing. Yeah, it is a Catholic thing.
Anyway.
But hey ho. And nobody's fucking impressed by you skipping lunch. Nobody's impressed.
I know, and then they have a whole feast at midnight or whatever. So it's like it's not.
No, as soon as the sun goes down.
Or whatever, the sun goes down, or whatever it is. It's not actually fasting then, is it?
It's not fasting at all. It's restricted eating. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Because they eat before the sun comes up, and then they eat once the sun goes down. Now, at the moment in Scotland, that's like the 7 hours.
It's a normal day, right?
Yeah. 7 or 8 hours max of sunlight. Then the sun's down and they can eat. That's not fucking fasting. Fuck's sake. No. If I'm eating one meal a day, I'm fasting more than these guys are. Meanwhile,
move on,
you don't know about this one. This is a cracker.
Oh, it's a cracker?
Yeah.
Literally?
Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau are expecting their first child together.
Oh my God, please tell me this is a joke. Somebody please tell me this is a joke. Vaughn, can you go get me a sick bucket, please?
Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau.
What? Are you kidding me?
It's true. You know what? If that floats their boat, let them get on with it.
But wasn't he married and doesn't he have kids already?
Probably, yeah. But you know what? She's been desperate for a kid, I think, You
think, is that what it is?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah. But anyway, right, moving on.
My dinner. Yes, quick, because my dinner might return.
Claire here's upset. I think she's a colonel in the US Army or something, or military. And she's upset because we're all tracking the movement of their planes and ships and things as they move into position in the Gulf.
Yeah.
Ready for World War III.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, you know what? Your fucking stuff, everything's tracked. A teenager in their bedroom can put up AIS and look at the ships that are moving about. And the thing is, you turn off the transponders on your warships, but you don't turn them off on the tankers and the support ships. So we can still see where they all are. We know where they're going. It's not rocket science.
It's not a total blackout.
The F-22s fly across the Atlantic, and okay, you can't track them, but you can track the KC-76 tankers that are filling them back up.
Oh, I know.
So it's not a security flaw. It's the fact that you guys don't have a fucking clue what's happening in the world these days. It's crazy.
That's, a little bit concerning.
Yeah.
They don't know how that works.
NATO, we are fucked. Yeah, you are. 10 Ukrainian soldiers eliminated 2 NATO battalions in half a day of training exercises.
Oops.
So the myth of all-powerful NATO that can stop Russia is no more. The NATO forces were horrified and wiped out in a 16,000 person troop drill in Estonia by the Ukrainians using drones.
I hate that with the drone thing.
The world has completely changed.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Weird.
Julie said she had a conversation with a taxi driver yesterday. I said I fast every day. Evening meal is all I generally have. Yeah, and that's like me, I don't normally eat breakfast, so or lunch. And then she said the taxi driver didn't talk to her after that. He's noticing me out of joy. This woman fats more than I do. Goodness gracious me. Anyway, long had my suspicions about ADHD.
Oh yeah.
And you know, the guy that diagnosed it did actually say that he got fed up. He get fed up telling people they were just bad parents and actually made it up.
Yeah.
But then he recanted that. So
he probably got told. He probably got told.
He probably got told, if you don't recant that, your career's finished, mate. So
because isn't there? Don't they give kids drugs for that and stuff?
Yeah, of course they do. Yeah. So could it, and the amount of adults that say they've got ADHD now, it's fucking ridiculous. But could exposure to everyday green spaces help treat ADHD? Evidence from children's play settings. So there's a whole thing on that. And that was also the recent finding that getting some fucking sleep treats ADHD symptoms better than medication.
And probably less screens, I would have thought, for a child.
Well, if you don't let your kids go to sleep until 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, then you're gonna have fucking ADHD because they're gonna be fucking hyperactive little brats that are overtired. So
agreed.
ADHD is largely a socially constructed condition. Yeah, it probably is. So
there you go.
Bad parenting. That's all it boils down to. It's like, if you've got a 2-year-old, they should be in bed by 7 o'clock max.
Yeah.
And they shouldn't be up until 8, you know? They need their sleep. And if you don't allow them to have their sleep, they're going to be badly behaved.
Indeed.
Distraught family blasts Canada for euthanizing son 26 who suffered from seasonal depression. Right now, I think we covered this at one point. Right, so this guy.
Is this their, what's it called, MAID or something? But it's our equivalent's going to be whatever it is that's they're trying to push through. Oh,
I don't know what they call it, but anyway, this guy got euthanized for seasonal depression. I mean, it was his choice. He decided he was going to do this assisted dying, I think they call it in Canada.
But it's not right though.
No, I'm not saying it is. So anyway, and this guy, and reading the comments, this guy picks up, read more. He electively chose his fate after his type 1 diabetes caused him partial blindness in one eye. I still don't think that's a reason to end your life.
Not at 26.
No, depression is factorial, yes. It could be argued his depression guide. You think? Yeah, maybe they should have concentrated on maybe fixing his depression. You know, rather than fucking put him to sleep.
So there was a recent, God, I can't remember if I must have seen it on X, I guess. So I can't remember the age of the couple. Obviously, it was Canada, because they're prolific for they'll just basically euthanize, kill anyone and anyone. So the wife was actually quite poorly. I think she was in hospital, and then they were talking about a hospice or whatever, and she clearly said, "I don't want to be, euthanized, killed."
Yeah.
But the husband, I can't remember the ages.
I remember that. Yeah,
they were slightly older. I don't know. Maybe you covered it. I can't remember now.
I'm pretty sure he did.
He kind of had
power of attorney,
or whatever it was.
Yeah,
he'd had fatigue of looking after her, or he'd had enough, and he basically gave the authorization. And this is what's going to happen here. This is what's going to happen here. And there's been other, even in, there was one, because they have something similar in Holland. And a young girl was just, I can't remember if it was a bloke anyway, but she was only a similar age group. And it's just she didn't get he or she didn't get, go to another doctor to try and get some help. And then she got offed. It's just ridiculous. It's just so wrong. Sorry, I know I'm rambling.
Yeah, no, that's all right. Emma in the chat says that she has a friend with ADHD, and trust me, he does have it. Yeah, okay. But does he have it, or does he just believe he has it? Because your mind can play very, very powerful tricks in your body, to the extent that a recent study in which they put people, they gave people minor injuries, right? And it doesn't sound quite ethical, but it is. They gave them minor injuries with their consent, and then they put them in a room with a clock. And one group, the clock just ran at a normal time, which was obviously the control. One group, they slowed the clock down, and the other group, they sped the clock up.
Right.
And their injuries healed at different rates. So the ones that were in the room where the clock on the wall was running fast, their injuries healed faster than the control group. And the one in the room where the clock was running slower, their injuries healed slower than the control group. Because you expect your injury to heal in a certain amount of time. So when these people are running it, so there's nothing to say that if you truly believe you have a disease, then you could have the disease because your mind convinces you that you do subconsciously. There's a lot to be said for placebos. How do placebo effects work? You know, if you give someone a placebo and they get cured, how can it work? You know, because it's the power of your mind. Quite interesting. Anyway, moving on. And I'm not questioning your friend. What I'm saying is the mind can play tricks. So, unfortunately, AI deepfakes and fabricated content are destabilizing open societies, says Narinder Modi or whatever his name is. Watermarking and clear source standards are increasingly necessary. We must also be more vigilant about child safety. Hold on a minute, Narinder, right? Isn't your country the one that just revealed there's something like 100,000 fucking fake doctors and lawyers from India out there practicing in Western countries with fake degrees?
Yes, indeed. A little bit hypocritical.
Sort your own house out, mate, before you start going on about other things.
I know, right?
Ridiculous, isn't it?
It's a joke.
Well, it would be funny if it was, but it's not. That's the problem.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not.
So a couple of little snippets here. This one's quite good. Coach Hensley says, my adult kids who have lived in this house rent-free and eaten my food their whole lives really think I won't eat or drink something in their fridge just because they paid for it. That's adorable. And I think he's 100% right. I think he's 100% right. Oh, so Praise John here says, if we didn't have ears, humans wouldn't know sound existed. Okay, let's accept that. You would feel vibrations and things, but you wouldn't hear things like we do, right? Meaning there's a possibility there's something going on around us all the time. We just don't have the right body part or, you know, sensory perception in order to detect it. Yeah, that is a possibility, isn't it?
Certainly is.
It sounds like a possibility. It sounds reasonable. Something to think about. Maybe that accounts for things like ghosts, where some people are almost there. Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Remnant MD says, the fear that doctors will be replaced by AI tells you more about the quality of doctors than it does about the capabilities of AI. And I think he's got a good point there. Yeah. And Josh Fermi says, in 1961, 16 years after the war, only 5% of Britain's population were foreign.
Yeah.
And that's a verifiable fact.
That's true. That's true.
Either this 5% were the most productive people in human history, or the narrative that diversity built modern Britain is a lie.
I wonder which it could be.
I think it's a lie.
It's the latter.
Yeah. Frankie says if he has an eardrum, he hears, but not properly without an eardrum. Well, yeah, but you would still feel vibrations, wouldn't you, Frankie, even if you didn't have an eardrum?
Yeah, because you'd feel something coming like through your head and like, you know, through your jaw and that kind of thing.
And through your feet, you know, like if you put your foot on a rail, if you put your foot on a railway line, there's a train coming, you can feel the
you'd feel
the rails
that,
start to vibrate. So, but yeah, it's quite interesting. I mean, and you get those bone conducting hearing aids that tap straight into your bone.
That's right.
Which is weird.
Very strange.
My sister-in-law's had to have one of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. After a certain medication. Yeah.
Righty-ho.
And my brother has a heart valve that doesn't work anymore.
And did he also have a certain
medication? He did.
Okay.
So quite interesting.
That is interesting.
Right, moving on. A police officer wins huge payout. I think it was 40 grand. I think this was in Wales as well, right?
Oh, okay.
Everything happens in Wales.
Yeah, why is everything happening in Wales, Julie? What's going on? Is there something special in your water?
Yeah, as latest Wales news. Yeah, right. So, police officer wins huge payout over forces handling of his HIV diagnosis. So this guy got diagnosed with HIV. Right. So I don't know how he got it. I'm not interested in how he got it, but he had HIV.
None of our business.
And exactly. And he went to occupational health, and the nurse was quite harsh, shall we say? And basically put him on suspended duties or restricted duties for no reason, because apparently the consultant had said his viral load was like really low.
So he's saying it's kind of like
he was treated like a leper.
Yeah, basically.
He was treated like a leper. Yeah. But what gets me is the consultant then said within 2 weeks, his HIV will be undetectable. So if it's undetectable, does that mean we can cure HIV? Because if you can't detect it, how could you tell somebody's got HIV?
Yeah.
Can we cure it? You never hear of people dying of HIV anymore.
Well, there was a book that RFK. I don't even know if my old Kindle still works. I tried reading it. It was really, really hard going, but it was all to do with the whole HIV. It was his book about Fauci, and that whole HIV thing was all to do with him because they were testing certain different drugs and chemicals. Oh, look, somebody's got HIV.
Interesting.
It was all a bit suspicious. Yeah, I don't even know where that old Kindle is, so I probably lost that book. I never finished it.
Yeah, I think Julie says the whole story is twisted. Fauci was clever. Yeah, I think there's a lot to Fauci that still needs unraveled.
Yeah. Where is he anyway? He seems to kind of like disappeared into the ether.
He retired, didn't he?
Off topic.
I think he retired.
Oh, did he after the whole?
Yeah. Right, so
so he got a payout then, yeah?
Oh yeah. Of course he did. He's got a nice juicy fat pension.
Oh good.
Right, the New York Post. Hiker freezes to death while hiking New York's highest peak despite calling 911 for help. Okay.
Oh, God.
So this influencer slipped off the mountain. And it took the emergency services 9 hours to find her. Right? And she was frozen to death. Her dog, you can see the dog there, stayed with her.
Well, that's what poochies do, isn't it?
The dog's fine. So, how the fuck did she freeze to death and the dog didn't?
Yeah, that's kind of confusing.
So, what exactly was she wearing, and was she properly equipped for the conditions?
Well, this is the question. She probably wasn't.
Yeah.
So, did you just say she's just like one of these people on TikTok or something? Is she?
She was an influencer, but she's apparently quite an experienced hiker. But, you know, it's like you phone 911 for help halfway up a mountain that you've fallen off of or slipped off of. You know, it's not a fucking taxi service.
No, it's not.
Dog had his own coat. Yeah, dog did have his own coat, but you think about it.
Something's not quite right.
Something doesn't sound quite right there, does it?
No. Still very sad.
Is this the new way of dumping your girlfriend? Because this guy, climber charged with leaving girlfriend to freeze to death, blames her for telling him to go.
No way.
So a climber accused of leaving his girlfriend to freeze to death at the top of Austria's highest peak has blamed her for telling him to leave and get help. Thomas Plumberger, 37, is standing trial for manslaughter for leaving his girlfriend, Kirsten Gutner, 33, to die of hypothermia just 150 feet below the 12,500 foot summit of Grossglockner Mountain in January 2025. But he claims he only left her after she shouted at him to go and get help. His attorney, Kurt Jinkett, told the opening day of the trial. Now, subsequently, he was convicted of manslaughter after leaving his girlfriend and given 5 months in the jail.
Yeah.
But it then turned out he'd done it before with another girl.
No, bro. He's a serial killer.
He's a serial, leave him on a mountain.
So hang on, so
this one down here, right? Sorry. So she was the second girlfriend he abandoned on the same mountain. An ex-girlfriend testified she also climbed the Grossglockner with Thomas in 2023. She said he'd abandoned her on the same route or at night after his head torch ran out of battery, leaving her distressed.
So what? Okay, so what's the story then? Has he gone to jail or what?
Yeah, he's been given a 5-month suspended prison sentence and a €9,400 fine over the death of Kirsten by gross negligence. Now, there's slightly more to it than just leaving her on the mountain to go and get help, because the incident happened at 9 o'clock. He didn't phone the emergency service till 1:15 in the morning.
Wait,
so it happened at 9 p.m. at night.
And then he went.
He went to go and get help, but didn't phone the emergency service until 1:15 in the morning.
So what the fuck was he doing? Excuse my French.
We can't get a signal. I don't know. But very suspicious, methinks. Very suspicious.
He's okay. If anybody knows anybody, just don't go near anybody. If you're an Austrian lady, don't. And you're going out with a new bloke and he's called Thomas, don't go out with him. He'll take you up the effing mountain and leave you there.
Right. James Dreyfus comes up with this one, which was a cracker. Okay, he goes, you won't believe this. Well, you might. It was bin day yesterday, so like most people, I dragged my bin down the road to where all the other bins are. So obviously he lives in some kind of lane where they pick them up from the end of the lane.
Yeah.
So his bins are all down there. His bin has his house number on it. He's been in all day, right? His house has the number on the door. But the Amazon guy left his parcel
in the bin
behind his bin in the middle of the fucking road at the bottom of the street.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, these Amazon guys are useless. And let me guess, his package got damaged or
it got
nicked?
completely soaked. Completely soaked. I don't know if it was ruined or not, but that's just fucking ridiculous.
Well, you see, this is why I my local post office, you can get well, depending on what the item is, you can get Amazon stuff delivered there, and that's what I do, because we've had stuff, they've rang on the bell, they've never come upstairs, and they've left it on the step outside our block, not even inside our block, and then the fucking thing got nicked, and it's like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
So now everything goes to the post office if it'll allow it.
I think Neil deGrasse Tyson's getting dumber and dumber. I really do. Neil deGrasse Tyson says sports should compete by hormone ratio rather than gender.
Oh,
that's fucking nuts.
What is he talking about?
It's a complete arsehole. I mean, you grow up as a man or a woman, you grow up completely differently. It doesn't matter if you decide to transition. You'll never be as strong as a man if you were once a woman. You know? It's absolutely fucking crazy. He's a retard. Speaking of retards,
retard.
Here we go. The Sahara Desert, of all places, has shrunk by about 8% since the 1980s, thanks to rising CO2 levels, fueling a remarkable global green renaissance. And we've been banging on about this because, the amount of carbon in the atmosphere is something like 450 parts per million, which is a good level. It's fine. Data from NASA's satellites and MODIS instruments show that 25 to 50% of Earth's land mass is greener than it was in the 1980s.
Before. Yep.
That's pretty damn good.
Climate change is a scam.
Frankie says if your package is outside, just report it, you get your money back. Yeah, of course you do. Of course you do, mate. I've done that.
Yeah.
Guys, they delivered it to my neighbour, right? Delivered a package to my neighbour, but put down the wrong neighbour.
Oh,
so I went to the neighbours and he's going, no, I don't have it. And I goes, fine, that's okay. So I went on to Amazon and said, neighbour says he's not got it. I don't have it. So they sent me out another one, which got delivered to me. 3 days after that, another neighbour comes over and goes, I think this is for you.
Oh, yeah, mate.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Your package.
Yeah, thanks. So I got that one. I got two sets from one free.
The price of one.
Buy one, get one free. This is tremendous. Oh, no. Rape law in my family. In 2013, my uncle's son, i.e. his cousin, got falsely accused of raping his classmate, and my cousin ran away from the house for several days. He was eventually found dead, after which the girl confessed it was a lie. My uncle murdered the girl and is currently doing time for the murder.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That is literally
I thought my family was screwed up.
Seriously, that is literally like EastEnders or something, but times like a million. That's really bad.
That's dark. Yeah, people are calling him out.
Bad.
People are calling this guy out, going, "This is, you're just making this up." And actually,
you're making it up. Yeah.
When you go back through his back tweets and things, if he's been making it up, he's been making it up for years. Yeah,
that's just nuts. That's really bad. That's so bad.
So James Miller here says, and this is interesting as well, I find this one quite thought-provoking. If silicon becomes conscious just by running a machine learning program, surely it's absurd to also think ordinary matter in a human brain somehow gives rise to consciousness. Oh. Yeah, maybe. Does make you think. So here's one from Jenny, which I find quite interesting. Maybe it's just my timelines, but has anyone else noticed that the older populations aren't very upset about the Epstein files? Like, they're just fine to go on with their everyday lives. Well, so I have asked Jenny, and she's never got back to me. I goes, so what have you done different in your life because of it? So these people just put out these stupid fucking tweets that mean nothing, don't they? They really do. Going back to time, though.
Oh, yeah.
Does anyone think that time is running faster?
It is. We've had this, didn't we have this conversation like in a couple of the shows?
It's just that, the other day I sat down and I used to be really good at, like, if you're doing your heart rate, I could time 15 seconds, like, spot on. 1001, 1002, 1003. And if I timed that out, it was always 15 seconds, right? But now if I do that and then look at the stopwatch, time's further on. It's like 17 seconds. And I'm like, oh, hold on a minute.
How can it be 17? Yeah.
Am I talking slower than I used to in my head? Because I'm doing it in my head, And it's like, that's just weird.
No, it does feel like time is, because we've talked about this before, and we've talked about this before with Ed, that it feels like time has definitely speeded up.
Sped up.
Oh, well, whatever the word is, sped up, sorry.
Speeded up.
Sped up, excuse me.
Right.
I'm going to send myself back to school. Sped up.
Trump's reason for war is to stop Iran's nuclear program. But last year he claimed after sending in the B-2 bombers that Iran's nuclear program was totally obliterated. And he did. And he still says that. He still says that. So which is it? Is he lying now or is he lying then? I think he's been lying both times, actually. Because I don't think he obliterated it. I don't think that was the reason for attacking them. So, this is nuts. Frankie says time sped up as soon as he was 30. Right, so look where that guy's fingers are. They're
no!
That is disgusting.
That is disgusting.
So this is wrestling. And it is a bit homoerotic, isn't it? You're allowed to dig in someone's ass to get them off you? No, you're not, because the referee, who is having a look here, runs around and slaps the guy's arm to get him to release. That's fucking gross. Somebody's gross. I mean,
yeah, gross. Quick, next slide.
Stinky fingers.
Oh, I know, stop.
This is tremendous. I've got to read this to you people. It's just, this is tremendous. And this is the tweet that almost made me weep for old England. Every few years, the parish council turns its attention to cleaning the duck pond. That quintessential feature of English villages. This year, health and safety concerns meant we couldn't simply jump in wearing our waders and rubber gloves for a quick dredge. So, specialists are required. Duck ponds, however, are not always natural features, and in most villages, they've been around since well before the advent of synthetic pond liners. I knew we were in for some amusement when the contractors turned up with a JCB and half a mile of security fencing. Different coloured hard hats appeared to denote levels of seniority, white being grafters. We were all advised to keep well back, presumably to avoid accidentally falling in and getting into difficulties in the foot or so of water. The confidence of youth. So after careful inspection and measurement, the contents were quickly removed and deposited into a skip. The water bowser then discharged the several thousand gallons of water required to refill the pond. This water promptly disappeared. After much scratching of heads, the contractors, specifically those in red hard hats, spotted me watching bemusedly, so I pointed out they'd probably punctured the clay lining. I don't know much about fixing duck ponds, so I beckoned Bob over from the local hostelry. Bob used to repair clay-lined ponds until his hip replacement forced retirement. Reluctantly disengaging himself from his beer, he quickly confirmed my diagnosis. A couple of wheelbarrows were requisitioned and some clay extracted from the lower meadow was dumped in the now bone-dry pond. Now what? Asked the contractors. Bob explained he'd normally walk a few cattle around in the pond to puddle the clay, but there aren't any hereabouts these days. So we all donned waders and splodged around happily for a couple of hours. One fixed duck pond and Bob appointed duck pond consultant. The moral of this tale, don't mess with technology you don't understand.
Yeah, they should have just left the duck pond to the villagers, for fuck's sake. They knew what they were doing. It's been there for centuries.
I think it's tremendous.
Yeah, it is. That's I like that.
Now, this, I think I may have covered this before, and if this is a repeat, I apologise, but it's worth pointing out again. So this was a test. Marty ate 4/6 of his pizza, and Lewis ate 5/6 of his pizza. Marty ate more pizza than Lewis. How is that possible? Right? And the child had answered, Marty's pizza is bigger than Lewis's pizza, which is a perfectly reasonable and correct assumption here. Absolutely correct assumption. The teacher states that is not possible because 5/6 is greater than 4/6. The teacher is wrong because he's not taking into account the size of the pizza. Because at no point does that say that they have equal sized pizzas.
No, it doesn't. Fucking stupid teachers.
Yeah, exactly. Here's a good one. So, auriculum was a legendary alloy allegedly used throughout Atlantis, especially to decorate temples and sacred structures. Many assumed it was purely myth. In 2015, divers discovered dozens of unusual metal ingots in an ancient shipwreck off the coast of Sicily near I don't know where it is. But anyway, a mysterious metal once linked to Atlantis recovered from an ancient shipwreck. Yeah. This is also the same metal that the Romans discovered that they called gold copper. And we know as brass. It's not a fucking mysterious metal. It's an alloy. It's brass. And this is the kind of bullshit that really turned me off a lot of conspiracy theory stuff. Because they come out with all this shit and it turns out to be crap. Meanwhile, Winter Olympics. Canada. Canadian curling star Mark Kennedy claims he was set up by premeditated cameras to catch him in an act of cheating. The Canadian curling team is now claiming to be the victims after they were caught on camera double touching the stone. Right, hold on a minute. It doesn't matter. That is cheating. It doesn't matter, mate. You were caught cheating. You're not the fucking victim. You're not the victim. Regardless, I mean, see, well, apparently the Swedes set up a camera on the thingy line to catch him cheating because they've been doing it for 7 or 8 years. And the Swedes get fed up with it. So, yes, you're fucking cheating and you're not the victim.
Yeah.
This is victimhood.
Yeah.
They're trying to make themselves a victim. Now, we've got to love
oh no,
AOC, you know,
Dopey, Miss Dopey.
She's fucking lovely, isn't she? It's literally impossible for cowboys to have been here since before the Spanish because horses weren't here before the Spanish brought them over. Because AOC mocks Marco Rubio for saying cowboys can be traced back to Spain.
Somebody buy the woman an encyclopedia, for fuck's sake.
Her name is Cortez. It's a fucking Spanish name. How does she not know that the Spanish brought horses to the New World? Oh, right, moving on.
Good grief.
AOC, AOC on Venezuela. It's not a remark on who Maduro was a leader. He cancelled elections. He was an anti-democratic leader. That doesn't mean we can just kidnap a head of state and engage in acts of war just because the nation is below the equator. Venezuela, at no point, is below the equator. The country is wholly in the northern hemisphere. A fucking idiot.
Okay, so she needs an encyclopedia and she needs a globe.
Yeah.
Someone can get her those for her birthday.
The An Iranian lecturer. He wasn't part of the regime, but they had this think tank thing. We went to Japan. We had a budget of several $1 million to convert the entire country to Shiite Islam. In 6 years, we only managed to convert one person, and he wasn't even Japanese.
I remember seeing this going, yay, go Japan.
You'll never convert Japan to anything. And that's us nearly done. Bloody hell, it's been a quick one tonight. AOC is a special one, isn't she, Julie?
Yeah, she's idiot.
Oh, right. And I'm not sure if we covered this one, but it's too good not to cover again. A New York woman was detained for attempting to ride a horse through a subway station dressed as a pirate and handing out chocolate coins.
No, is this actually true? Are you serious?
That is actually fucking true.
Okay, now, like, I have been to New York. Can somebody explain how you get the bloody horse in the subway station?
Well, some of the subway stations are on the level. You know, you don't need to go downstairs to them.
No, that's fair enough. But it was a long time ago.
But that's
hilarious,
isn't it?
Oh my god! Was it her horse or did she steal the horse?
It didn't go on to explain that, but fucking nut.
That is hilarious. Who are me hearties?
So there you go.
Indeed.
So, people in the chat room, you get anything you want to bring up, or are you done for the evening?
Hello, troll room. Anything, any more for any more? There was some mad people. Maybe she's got ADHD.
Yeah,
says Emma. Maybe.
Frankie says my sort of woman. Yeah.
Get the horse down the tube.
Fucking nuts.
It is nuts.
It is. So there we go, people. As I said, I think we might have a break next week. I'm gonna rejig the channel and see if we can reinvigorate it. Remember, go over to Snarky and read the film reviews, though.
Indeed, go to Snarky Cinema, boys and girls,
and see what you think of them. So, say good night, Shalini.
Good night.
And it's been great, as always, hasn't it? For you.
For you. Bye.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? Sometimes you need to let loose, grab juice, get goose, tattoos, taboos, get screwed. Loosen up, buttercup, all those hate comments will never make you feel enough. We're all adequate graduates, heart full of calluses, but we know calculus. Damn, ain't that fabulous? Can't wait to apply all those mathematicus. But we can't get a job that pays us enough. I'm about to pop off. Fuck you, you're lost. We all know that we never really want a boss. So I'ma do what I want to. Something I can't undo. Yeah, I'ma do what I want to. Something I can't undo. I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know